Welcome back to part 2 of the outlook of 2025 in the year of Wood Snake. In our last video, we touched about what it means to be in the year of Wood Snake. So in this video, I have summarized the strengths and the weaknesses of the 12 Chinese zodiacs on how they will be for 2025. So without further delay, let's get into it. Rat! You know how there are compatibilities with star signs? Well, yep. Chinese zodiac also has that. So rat is actually really compatible with snake. So what does that mean? The year of 2025 is actually quite smooth for the rat. Career is great. Your top management will really acknowledge you and give you lots of opportunities. So make sure you grab those opportunities to climb up the ladder. But just be careful. Even though I said everything is quite smooth for rats, the economy and everything is a bit unpredictable for 2025. So there are signs of fast money coming in and also fast money going out. So be cautious with how you invest, especially July onwards. On the health side, be careful of what you eat. It is easy to get food poisoning, and especially if you're traveling abroad, whether it's for work or for holiday, and if you're traveling to cities where they're not as developed, just be cautious and don't take any risk. And in the scheme of things, because career work is doing so well, you're climbing up that ladder, sometimes climbing up that ladder can feel a little bit lonely. And you will feel that like, I'm doing all of this, but can anyone see how hard it actually is behind the scenes to get there? So all of that would probably be what you're experiencing in 2025, but just know that everything is okay. It is just part of the process, and in the end, you will get results. Oh, and for love, if you're married, it is actually a really good year to try and have a baby. Ox. For Ox in the last 2 years, it probably hasn't been the most smoothest of years. I'm sorry. But on the positive note for 2025, Snake Year is going to be a better year, so it is positive. You will have a lot of people around you that will help you and guide you. And for all the YouTubers that's watching out there, if you're an ox, it's actually really good for creativity. So YouTubers, get out there, go crazy, do something new, and use that spark of creativity. However, there is a sign of overthinking for oxes. And it's not just any type of overthinking, it's severe overthinking. So please prioritize yourself as the key for 2025. Don't let the overthinking turn it and dwell into sadness. So try to do lots of grounding and meditation to help you overcome that inside your head. Try to avoid going out late and be careful of signing any personal guarantees, and just double check with every single legal document that you're reading through or signing. If you work in government or military type of work, it's actually quite good. It's quite smooth. But if you're especially a female ox and you're in the corporate world, you might feel like you're going to go through some challenges at work. But for love, if you're an ox that's trying to find love, there is actually opportunity, especially if you're going to be traveling on holidays. So take a look when you're on holidays. Maybe they're just right next to you, and try to socialize more. For health, remember to do some body checkups, especially for the females. Make sure to take a look at your reproductive side. Tiger. For tigers, 2025 is a good year to start new. But just be careful during this year. There's a lot of gossip, and there seems to be a lot of people around you that is trying to steal your credit. Or I know tigers, sometimes they really like to try and solve other people's problems, trying to help. But this year, probably steer away from it, because the more you're actually trying to help others of their problems, they might not necessarily be appreciative of it. And instead, it might actually backfire. For example, if someone's telling you, I'm single, I really want to find a boyfriend or girlfriend, and out of goodwill you try to help them and introduce someone, but that relationship sort of doesn't go the way they want it to be, then actually that might actually backfire, and the friend that you were trying to help will probably blame you for introducing someone that is not the best for them. So unnecessary drama, try to avoid. Just remember, sometimes their problem is their lesson, and you don't always have to jump in and try to be the solution provider. Don't comment too much on people's problems as well. This year is actually a really good year for tigers to learn and also do more charity. For relationships and love, unfortunately this year is filled with gossip or even rumors that may impact on relationships. But just make sure to have clear communications with your partner, and if you're single, just make sure to cross-check the person who you're going on a date with. Work is okay. There are opportunities to also move up the ladder and get promoted. But just be careful of legal documents as well, signing any contracts, or even drafting contracts. For health-wise, you're easier to get sick, but just small sicknesses like cold and flu, nothing major. So just make sure to build up your immune system, go outside, absorb more sun, get more vitamins in there so you build up a stronger immune system to fight it off. Also, be mindful of what you eat. Don't take crazy risk and just exercise more. Rabbit, once again, is better than the last 2 years as well. So congratulations, it is a better year for you. Work is great. There will be opportunities as well. If you're thinking of changing jobs, maybe the second half of the year, a lot more opportunities will rise up for you. Wealth is not bad. It will come from your main income though. And actually try to socialize more at work, specifically with people who are more senior. They will guide you to more opportunities and open up more doors. Avoid lending money to people this year. Yeah, this year is not exactly a year for you to take big risk or gamble. Dragon. 2024 was the year of the dragon, so there's still some remnants of the activities and all the craziness that happened in 2024 lingering in the first 2 months of 2025. But with that said, work and wealth is also very good for the dragon. There are many opportunities and you will also be acknowledged and get recognition at work. Everything is ranked number 2 for dragons, especially in the area of love. However, you may be feeling a bit more emotional within the year of 2025. So just remember to try and stay positive, and that you can always create your own happy moments. Remember the saying, 1 high beats 3 lows. So 1 happy moment will beat 3 down moments. Try to travel in April, even if it's local. If you're trying to have a baby as well for dragons, it would be a good year. For health, just be aware of digestion problems. Snake. This is your year, Snake. When you fall onto the year of your own Chinese zodiac, it just means that there's a bit of a clash in terms of emotions. So, just internally, you might be a little bit more emotional, and that you could be overthinking a bit. And maybe just practice some more grounding and meditation and breath work to overcome that. And in actual fact, Snake is not too bad. You have the stars of problem solving. So no matter what you go through, you will find a solution for it. Or career-wise, if you're in corporate or if you're working for someone, you definitely still have the opportunity for promotion. And you're a leader. No matter what you go through, you'll be able to soldier through and solve problems. Actually, every challenge that you might go through in 2025 is a chance for you to shine brighter and show your leadership skills. For love and relationships, you might go through some conflicts, but that's okay. Just make sure to communicate and really think about what is the root cause or the root problem, and don't avoid communication. And travel more. Travel is good for you.